Hey, guess what? We just compared 21 of the most well-known podcast production and editing agencies out there, so you don't have to. Starting our list off is Podfly. Their starting price is about $280 per episode, and they mainly serve mid to large size SaaS companies. Some of their clients include IBM and NASDAQ. Next is Resonate. They start at $59 per episode. They mainly serve entrepreneurs and SMBs. They have shows like To Live and Die in LA and also Up and Vanished, some of those more narrative kinds of shows. Podigy starts at $145 per episode. They also serve entrepreneurs and SMBs. Castos. You might recognize Castos because they are also a podcast hosting platform who recently just launched Castos Productions, and their starting price is about $75 per episode. They serve mid to large B2B brands. Sonics is a one-man show. He starts at $63 per episode for editing and mixing and kind of like the basics. He serves entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people kind of like off on their own, trying to start their own show. Next is Pro Podcast Solutions. They start at $77 an episode. They mainly serve entrepreneurs and SMBs. Also serving SMBs is Scrubcast. Their starting price is $120 per episode. Podcast Engineers starts at $50 per episode, and they also serve entrepreneurs and SMBs. Freedom Podcasting, $85 an episode is their starting rate. They serve mid to large nonprofits mostly. And then Bear Value, it's in the name, $24 an episode is their starting price. They mainly serve entrepreneurs and indie creators. Jar Audio, kind of on the other end of the spectrum, is $8,000 per episode at their starting price. They mainly serve B2C enterprises. They're not really in the B2B game. Sweetfish is next at $3,000 per month. That includes everything you would ever need to launch and promote the most successful B2B show you could imagine. We mainly serve mid to large B2B SaaS companies. Next is Fieldcast. Their starting rate is free because they are an app. So if you want to DIY, then Fieldcast is a great option. They mainly serve enterprises, though, when you start getting into their paid versions. The Podcast Haven starts at $250 an episode, and they mainly serve enterprises. Knucklehead Media Group starts at $4,000 a month, so comparable to Sweetfish. They also serve mid to large SaaS companies. Next Day Podcast starts at $80 per episode. They mainly serve enterprises and entrepreneurs. They have a really quick turnaround rate, obviously, Next Day. We Edit Podcast starts at $349 per month. They mainly serve enterprises. Audiophile Solutions starts at $75 per episode, and they also serve enterprises. Next is Truthwork Media, starting at $320 per month. They serve entrepreneurs, and SMBs. So I think these like $349 a month and $320 a month, those include 4 episodes per month, if I'm not mistaken. Next on the list is Alitu at $28 per month. They are also an app, so if you want to DIY, they're another option. They serve indie creators, entrepreneurs, and SMBs. Lastly is Peachtree Sound. Their starting price is $129 per episode, and they serve mainly enterprises and indie creators. So if you have any questions about any of these podcast production agencies, feel free to read through this blog here or reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm Emily Kingland, Kingland. Feel free to shoot me a message on LinkedIn if you see any discrepancies here or have any more questions. And don't forget to subscribe to B2B Growth anywhere you listen to podcasts.